Hello, this is Chris Bertelson with a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series. Here we're going to look at video calls in Microsoft Lync 2013. Nothing makes me feel like I'm living in the future like doing a video call. And Microsoft Lync makes it easy to do a video call, and you can do it to a variety of different devices. Most of our devices these days have video cameras built in. So let's make a video call to Rob. And you'll notice before I start, it says he's video capable, so I know that this is possible. I click on the video icon right there, and it dials him up. And you know, we always look so attractive in these video calls, right? Well, I love this next feature. This is called Video Preview, where you can look yourself over, make sure you've got a good angle, and everything is just right before you start your video. I love that feature. Now we're connected up, and I can see Rob right there and myself in the foreground. If I'd like, I can click on that little blue arrow if I hover my mouse over there and minimize that. If I'm very brave or he's very attractive, I can zoom this to a full screen and look at it like that. And then the blue arrow you can click on to pull yourself back up there. Look at those guys. They could be twins, do you think? Now to get out of this view, you touch the escape key, and it takes you back to that view right there. So this is what it looks like to place the call. What's it look like on the receiving end? Well, what you don't know is that Rob received this call on a Windows phone. So we tap on video right there, and here we can see Rob's broadcasting that image right there, and Tips Guy in the background. If he'd like, he could open up some controls there and stop the video if he wants to turn that off or not. When he's all done with the call, he can tap on the red phone, and it hangs that call up. So that's placing and receiving a video call. Now let's try making a video call from an iPhone, and Laura's going to call Rob on an iPad. So we go to Contacts, we choose Rob, and sometimes on these mobile devices you need to turn on Wi-Fi because it's configured so that it only does these video calls on a high bandwidth capable network. So we can turn on our Wi-Fi right there, and now we can click on the video button, and it dials up, and it's connecting Laura Legal to Rob Banks. And what's it look like on the receiving end of this? Well, let's switch over here to Rob's iPad. Here comes Laura's call coming in. He accepts it, and there he can see her smiling face on a nice big screen on that iPad. Now, if you want, you can click on the contact up there at the top. See the participants that we have in this call. We'd like to add a third participant. So we say add. We'll call Joy right there. Do this as a Lync call. So Joy is being called, and there she is. We're already connected, and she's being joyful. You can also start your video right there. There's no preview on the iPad, but you can start or stop your video. So there's Rob's video. If you want to go to full screen, there's a full screen button there that zooms out to full screen. And if you want to stop your video or maybe switch cameras, because there's a forward and a backward facing camera on this device, you can switch all of that right there. So what's it look like on the receiving end from Joy's point of view? Well, let's slide over here. Joy's on a Windows 8 machine that has got the full screen version of the Lync app running. It's built for touch. She touches on video, and it connects her up with the party that we've seen. We see the small view is what Joy is broadcasting, and the others are what Joy is receiving. Now, if we want to, we can slide up from the edge, open up this menu, and look at the participants. We want to add another participant. We'll say invite more people. Let's invite Tips Guy. Hit the plus there. Now we're calling up Tips Guy. It's connecting up. He's connected. Contacts goes away, and there we can see all four of these people. Aren't they lovely, having their video call? And it was easy to set that up. So what's it look like on Tips Guy's end? Well, let's slide over here to the desktop version of Lync, and he is in the midst of receiving this call from Joy. He accepts it, it pulls it up, and starts that video conference right there. And one of the things that you can do is you can open up your participants, and you can take a look at everyone there, And if you want, you could even pause their video. If you've got permission, you can right-click and start or stop their video or their sound as you see it. You can view this in different ways with this control in the lower right. You could look at it in a compact view, which turns off the video but saves a little bit of space. You can also look at it in the speaker view, which is kind of nice. It switches to whoever is speaking at the time. And in practice, this works pretty well, better than you might expect. When we're all done with this call, we can simply hang up. And if you want to rejoin the group, you can hit the rejoin button right there. So that first call, we kind of added one person at a time in a round-robin fashion. Now what I want to do is I want to place a call to the entire sales team all at once. So we start this video call, and it connects up. And gotta love that video preview. Make sure everything's right before we start our video. And now we're all connected up. One guy has not muted his phone, but that's okay. I can right-click and mute that phone as well. And we can also take this view and zoom it up to full screen, like that. Don't they look beautiful there? So this has been a look at the many wonderful devices and ways that you can do video calls in Microsoft Lync 2013. This has been a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series, helping you get the most from Microsoft Office.